Cowboy Jim here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Um, just was watching CTV and heard this is not news, but to me it actually was. Heard a person doing the interviews who said that Trudeau's future as a politician is done. That his fragmenting of the Canadian people, the things that he called Canadians, Nazis, swastika nonsense, all that sort of stuff, had caused Trudeau's name and reputation to be tainted really around the world, and that he would never get reelected in Canada again. And you know, the Freedom Convoy, if that's true, if that pans out and Trudeau is done, it will be because of the guts of the Freedom Convoy to stand up for something, and all they wanted were the removal of all mandates and the freedom to go back to exactly the way it was pre-COVID. And the science is leading that way now anyways. I mean, England has done it. The United States are diminishing theirs. Alberta, Saskatchewan. I mean, everything that the truckers wanted is actually happening, but it is not happening in the timely manner led by a prime minister who I would ever want to admit to anyone was my prime minister. And I'll say this. We have pandered as Canadian citizens, pandered to Trudeau's extreme behaviors, his blackface. How many times did he occasion to wear blackface? A reporter from Fox asked him, he couldn't remember. Well, if you're that insensitive that you put blackface on and in essence demean black or people of color, you're really stepping too far. And Trudeau, when he referred to the Freedom Convoy as he has, he went too far. Canadians, I've said this so many times, but it bears repeating. Canadians are very, very, very polite. And you must needs determine for yourself how far you're willing to push a Canadian. We're still polite, but we will not be pushed more than we allow. So, it is possible. Jasmeet Singh, he has it within his power to actually bring the Liberal government down. If I understand the parliamentary process, I think I do in this instance. All he has to do is remove his support as an NDP party from Trudeau and then call for a vote of confidence. And Trudeau will be out of leadership. The government will have to call for a new election. They will have to, because the Conservatives actually had more votes than Trudeau, but Trudeau, in his way, convinced the NDP to stand with them. I'm not sure. I do believe that the NDP claim to be the people's government representing the blue-collar workers of Canada And if that is actually so, then the NDP party will do something about this. Trudeau, is he gone? I truly hope so. Nothing against him personally. I just find him, I'm ambivalent to him. I actually find him abhorrent. Wealth and privilege should not laud or lord itself over the very people who voted that man into power. I believe the people have spoken throughout Canada. I don't think they like Trudeau. I could be wrong. I don't think you could go downtown Fort Mac or downtown Toronto. Well, you may hit the odd liberal. We used to refer to them as diehard liberals who would say, yeah, I really think Trudeau did a good job this time. He didn't. Let's see if the NDP party make any effort at all to endear themselves to the blue-collar workers of Canada. It may not help, but it would be a pleasant change to have the NDP stand up and be counted for something. And moreover, I would like to see the Conservative government, I would like to see them get their stuff together. I've voted Conservative all my life. I mean, where is Stephen Harper? I miss him. I truly do. So it may well be that Trudeau is going. And if not now, he probably will never get reelected. I will shed no tears. And the politicians down there outside of the federal government, the local politicians, referring to the Freedom Convoy as a bunch of yahoos. Come to Alberta, son. We'll show you what a yahoo is. It's not what you think. Those are protesters. Those are Canadian people who made a choice and protested. And now they're going to pay dearly. And they are going to pay dearly. Many trucks, the licenses have been suspended. You think the Liberal government isn't going to crush those truckers with their mean, miserable thumb? Oh, no, they won't do it themselves. They'll use the RCMP, some of which are good men and women. I met some down in Coots. They stood with the convoy when we all sang "O Canada." Okay, Trudeau, you should have listened to the people. You should have taken the time to talk to the truckers. God bless the truckers. I do hope that the last time we have to contend with the name Trudeau, it won't have anything to do with politics. I hope. Who knows? Who knows? Short this day. God bless. God bless. Pray for our Canadian Freedom Convoy truckers and those truckers around the world who are going to follow suit. God bless.